Just asked the question that if you're living in a country and if the government, first of all, is the government following Sharia or not is a big question. You just told government, you didn't tell me whether it's following the Sharia or not. But I'll give the answer. Yeah. That if you're living in a country in which the government is corrupt, so should we follow the government or not? No?
Not the actions. We don't follow them.
Sorry, I didn't understand. What do you think?
We shouldn't follow the actions like corruptions if our governments do that.
Of course you should not. In short, if anything is mentioned in the Quran and they say Hadith, if the government says to do something against the Quran Hadith, you should not follow it. Any government, whether Muslim or non-Muslim. If Quran says don't have alcohol, government says alcohol, forget the government. Allah is number one. So number one ruling is always follow Allah and His Rasul. Number one. Allah and His Rasul. If any teaching, if your mother says you do something against Allah and His Rasul, should you follow her? No. Otherwise you love your mother, love your father, respect them, obey them. But if they say something against Allah and Rasul, don't obey them. Number one. Number two, if they say something which is not against the Quran, not even following the Quran, if they're neutral, then if it's a government that tells you something which is not haram and neither it is a fard in Islam. If they tell you something and make it compulsory, then you have to follow the government. As long as it doesn't go against the Quran and the Hadith. So if they tell you something, to follow something which is going against the Quran or Sahih Hadith, don't follow. If they tell you something which is in favor of Quran and Hadith, please follow. Allah also, government also. If they say something in which it is, the Islam is quiet, doesn't say it is right or wrong, it's mubah, then you have to follow the law of the country because the country is not telling you something against Allah and His Rasul. Hope that answers the question.
Thank you, Doctor.